Up next, last but not least, before we get to the man of the hour, we have QTCinderella. Let's welcome QTCinderella to the show, everybody. QT absolutely killed it last time on the roast. Isn't it getting a bit suspicious how good she is at being mean? When are we going to realize that she's actually just a terrible person? Chat's always talking about how the roast shows bring out the old QTCinderella. I mean, just look at those wrinkles. We've definitely got the old cutie today. Oh my God! Give it up for QTCinderella!
Jesus Christ! Oh look, Austin's roast that someone else wrote for him. Cool. Oh God. That was hard to follow. This is hard to follow. That's not fair. Well, Austin, I want to say you've given Minecraft stans hope. You've proven that if you obsess over a man, tweet about him constantly, and have no moral compass, you can someday be in the same room as your favorite streamer. If you watch Hasan often, you know that sometimes Austin will call him when he's streaming. Hasan loves it because it's easy content, and Austin loves it because it helps him come faster.
Oh, God.
Really, though, Austin, thank you so much for having me here. This is literally the second time this week I've had to carry your career on my back. And that's just this week. If we look at your whole career, I was carrying it when you were still Indian. Austin, you have been doing a great job bringing a new audience to Twitch. And unlike a lot of content creators, you haven't used your newfound clout for sexual favors from your viewers. And that's because 19-year-old boys in your audience are still too old for you.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Speaking of young men, Yasuo is here. Yasuo's voice sounds like he swallowed an entire tank of helium. Yasuo did a great thing this year. During COVID, he single-handedly kept every cocaine dealer in LA in business. Good job. Mo actually had a really hard year. This is true. This is all true. His girlfriend broke up with him. A lot of shocking information come from it. The fact that she lied about her age, to the fact that she's previously been married, to a fake cease and desist letter. And when the truth came out, the most shocking revelation was that, Mo, you had sex? I feel bad for any woman that Yasuo has ever gone down on. The carpet burn from his unibrow must be unbearable. So many lovely ladies here too. I'm not unique for being a woman on Twitch. I'm unique because I'm the only woman on Twitch that hasn't tried to sleep with Hasan. It's true. Even more unique because I'm the only woman that Rice Gum hasn't sexually harassed. So. Rice Gum was supposed to be here today, but he was feeling sick, even to the point that he was throwing up. Don't worry though, guys. I asked him if it felt good. Thank you. Despite what you might think based on appearances, Will and Hasan aren't the oldest people here. The title is held by lovely Sasha Gray. Claps. Don't worry, Sasha, you are still so beautiful. If the meta goes from stepsis to step grandma, you could totally make a comeback. Jesus. Honestly, it's hard to roast Sasha and come up with anything new because she's already been spit roasted so many times. Sasha's taken so many blows to the head, she's going to need a CT scan before Logan Paul. I guess I'll never really understand porn. You had an amazing career with even smaller boobs than Stavros. So. Stavros. Stavros looks like Tweedledee and Tweedledum had an incestuous baby. Stavros has actually been really supportive with my battle with bulimia. He encourages me to throw up so he can eat it.
Wow.
Thank you so much. I'm just kidding. I don't know who the fuck Stavros is. I did some research and I Googled some things and I learned that he almost died from a threesome. It must have been from them holding the bag over his face too long. I'm actually curious. I don't know if it still counts as a threesome if he counts as two of the people. I actually really admire Stavros for being so body and STD positive. He's really brave. Stavros, I recently learned your podcast is called Cum Town, which was a little confusing because that's what we call Candyland's house. So. Thank you, Austin. Always my biggest fan. I love Candyland, though. Candyland has always been a gamer at heart. Actually, if you guys didn't know, she named herself after the most complex strategy game she always knew how to play. So. Candyland is so dumb, she still doesn't realize she spelled candy wrong. Spelled it with a K. A surprising fact about Candy is she actually has a degree in computer science. When I asked what the hardest part was, she said her professor's dick. So. I'm kidding. She actually did a lot of work. It was just all on her knees. Jake and Bake is here. Or as I like to call him, nobody fucking cares. So. Jake, your IRL streams have gotten so repetitive, you make Liz Mizkiff look original. I'm sorry, I couldn't get it out.
That was brutal.
I've seen a lot of guys stoop to the lowest lows for content, but Jake and Bake got in a hot tub with Indy Fox. Was the pink eye worth it?
No, I actually got an infection on my knee. Yeah.
That makes sense. I was excited to be the funniest woman here today, but then I realized Will was on the list. Will began his comedy career as an intern at the Laugh Factory, and it was there he found his true passion and calling, being stuck in someone's shadow while they carry all the glory. I'm really proud of you, Will. You're finally starting to make a name for yourself. You're becoming known as the guy Hasan auto hosts, which is really cool. Will dresses like a lesbian on her wedding day.
It's true.
Will has actually had a blossoming career at the moment. He just got signed to G4. Hit 5K subs on Twitch, has a new post on LSF every day, and with all that excitement, I wanted to ask you how you sleep at night, but I already know it's with a little of Hasan's leftover cum in your ass. So.
I'm the top.
Time for Hasan.
Oh, brother.
The guy that gets away with absolutely everything. This guy has more sex with female streamers than all of Twitch staff combined. Only by a few, you guys. They have to stay unbanned somehow. Hasan has stooped to a new low. He refuses to leave his house to the point that Will has been picking out his outfits. Now both of you look like one of Sasha Grey's co-stars. Hasan is pro-everything. Pro-socialized healthcare, pro-sex work, pro-life, pro-Pisha.
True.
I don't know if any of you have noticed, but Hasan's laugh sounds like two donkeys fucking. Which is also nice because it reminds him of his parents.
Oh my God.
Sorry, it's at the bottom. I gotta fold it up. I've spent more time with Hasan these past few months than ever before, and I've been learning a lot lately. Like, one thing I learned the other day is he doesn't actually like seafood. Sorry, Sasha. It's okay. He doesn't like loose vaginas either. Sorry, Will. I also learned that he used to ride horses as a hobby. This was a hobby he didn't want to give up, but he had to because the last time he got on a horse, it sent itself to the glue factory.
This is true. My horse did die.
Another fact is that he's a medical phenomenon. Doctors can't figure out why his body hit puberty, but his head didn't. The tough thing about being famous on Twitch is getting dragged into all these beefs and drama, like me and Bab City, or Ludwig and Aiden Ross, or Hasan in the World Trade Center.
Oh, shit.
Regardless, though, I have been spending a lot of time with Hasan, and he is the sweetest guy in the whole world, and I'm just lucky to have him in my vicinity and all these great people here today. So thank you for having me.
Thank you, cutie. Oh, one more round of applause. Fuck it. Give it up for cutie.